Both Yamaha and KTM have given updates to their legendary 125cc motocross bikes. Now we have the new 2021 Yamaha YZ125 and the new 2021 KTM 125SX, which have always been serious rivals to each other. These bikes are very much appreciated among amateurs. And so the idea was born to compare two 125s, not as rivals in the race, but as two vacationers on a cross track. Surprisingly, the weight of the Yamaha YZ125 and the KTM 125SX is fairly accurate. Without fuel in the gas tank, the Yamaha weighs 91 kilograms, and the KTM in turn is lighter than Yamaha. That 3 kilogram difference is a significant number on the track, and eventually, the KTM 125SX will be considered as the 2021's lightest full-size motocross motorcycle. In terms of power, the Yamaha makes more horsepower from the low range of 5,000 RPM at which the 125cc engine starts and up to mid-range of 7,800 RPM. But the KTM outperforms the Yamaha across the top range of 7,900 to 11,500 RPM. At its peak, the KTM produces 37.5 horses, while the YZ makes 34.84. The difference is 2.66 horsepower in favor of the KTM. Both of these bikes make their peak torque at 11,100 RPM respectively. The 125SX grinds out 24 Nm of torque, while the YZ125 delivers just under 22. That is a significant advantage for the KTM. At the same time, the Yamaha makes more torque below 8,000 RPM and the KTM above 8,000 RPM. All testers confirm that the KTM is incredibly fast at its peak. On it, large jumps with ease jump into the receiver, and on the Yamaha YZ, you constantly do not fly. On the big hills, the KTM 125SX turns your low end into a high top advantage. And on long starting straights, the KTM even outperforms Yamaha. So if you want the fastest production 125cc two-stroke, it's orange. Surely the KTM is the fastest, but here Yamaha is much simpler and more fun. Thanks to its low-end drive which gives a quicker head start and makes it better at corners. The KTM strains in tight corners and demands a more refined riding technique, where the Yamaha takes out simply due to the friendlier nature of the grassroots traction. So finally, what would be the best pick? If you're a beginner and riding 125s for fun and pleasure, then ride a YZ125. It offers enough bang for the buck to satisfy anyone looking to have fun on one of the greatest motocross machines ever made. If you're racing a 125 to improve your skills, win races and not give up an iota of performance to the competition, definitely pick a KTM 125SX. It is a better race bike than the YZ125. And any attempt to make the YZ as fast, light, and nimble as the SX will cost more than the $600 price differential.